So yeah, I'm out here. I got a few things to do. It's a decent day out here. So I got a few different things to do. Like I told y'all, know I took the wheels off yesterday. It was for a couple different reasons, which I don't really care to go over, but they going back on eventually. I just gotta get a couple of little things done and then I'm gonna put them back on. Oh man, do I got a nail in my tire or is that a rock? Oh boy, it look like a nail, y'all. Yep, that's a nail in there. And I'm not gonna touch it right now. It can be plugged though, just cause it's in the thread. But I'm not fucking with it right now. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I'm finna just, y'all see these rims is crispy, they don't got a scratch on them. Since I barely rode them, this car ain't really been out here. Only thing I do is test drive it. I ain't really never actually took my car out for a day and enjoyed it. But like I said, this summer, it will be the time to do that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out some of my AC. I gotta get my AC lines for this car. And then for the inside, I don't know if y'all understand this, but it ain't hard to understand, but you know how behind the AC controls is like a little switch, a little pigtail that plugs into the back of your AC controls? Well, for some reason, since I had this car, that switch never was there. So it's missing out of there. So I got to find some type of way to bypass that so I can use my AC. So I want my AC blowing ice cold. So we're going to do that. And like I told y'all, for this motor right here, I got my Serpentine set up on the way out. I ended up going with the ICT billet. Reason being because I always use and for some reason, I thought the ICT billet was cheaper than the LS Simple. Come to find out, it's probably a little bit more because the LS Simple, when I first bought these, I bought this one. I paid like $800 and something for this one. And it only came with the brackets. It came with the AC compressor, the power steering bracket, and the alternator bracket, which is one bracket over there. So it just came with this right here, and this bracket here, and it came with some spacers, which is back there. I gotta clean up under here too, because that old belt was wearing, and you can see the little black dust from the belt right there. So I'm gonna clean it up though. I ain't worried about it right now, but that's all it came with. I paid like $838 for that, plus tax, whatever. Now it's like $875. I think he went up, because the first time I bought it for the two-door, it was only like $700 or six something. You know what I'm saying? That was like 2 years ago. So they definitely went up on the price for that. But anyway, the ICT billet when I ordered the bracket right here, this bracket, the AC bracket was $250 or $240. And it don't come with the AC compressor, and it's still $240. So this one is a little cheaper, I think, but it's $240 for that, and then it's like $180 for the alternator bracket. So you do the math on that, that's like $420, something like that, like $420 just for those two. And then if you actually add the AC compressor in there, if y'all know the R4 style AC compressor, they start like $200. So and I wanted the one that was ICT billet, so that one was like $260. So we already at $680 right there. Not to mention we got to get the alternator. Alternator gonna be a couple $100. So the alternator, that's might as well say $880. Then I'm gonna have to get me a power steering pump. That's gonna be another $100 and some bucks. So might as well say $1,000, damn near. Then I'm gonna have to get a water pump, which I ordered the water pump last night already. The water pump was $100. I ordered a AC Delco water pump. That was $100. So still come out about the same with all that shit, unless you're gonna reuse the old truck shit. Now I got alternators and power steering pumps over here, but I'm not using all that old shit. I don't want that old shit. You know, when I do my shit, I put all new parts on it. And then I still got to pull this thing apart and put all of my new, pull the heads apart, put the new springs. And I got to order all that shit too to get some stuff in here. So I still got to do it. But today what I'm about to do, I'm just going to put the oil pan on. And then from there, I'm finna mess with these wheels, because I need to be getting these wheels together. As you can see on the Monte Carlo, they like an ugly silver right now. So I ended up finding the exact color paint I want, which is on this one. I don't know if you can tell. I was trying to get close as I could to the original color of the rally wheels. And I watched a couple videos, and I forgot what dude's name was on YouTube, but he had this certain paint. It was like duplicate color paint. And he found it because that's too silver. I mean, it'll work if I put some wheels in there, but I don't want it silver. I want it to look close as possible to the factory color, the alloy color. So this one did it. I don't know if you can tell the difference if I put it over here, but this one got a different color. And I'll show y'all once I start messing with it, because I'm finna sand this wheel down. I'm Clean this one up because I want to get it nice and smooth. I don't want to just paint over it. The other ones is pretty much smooth, like the front and the back was, but one of them was kind of rough because I painted it and the steel was cold because it was sitting out in the garage. So if you know when you paint stuff and it's cold and you get a reaction, so you got to kind of heat that steel up so it can stick better. But the steel was cold, so when I sprayed it, it kind of had a reaction to it or whatever. So it's warm out here today, so I'm gonna clean them up and I'm gonna respray. I'm gonna pull these other ones off too and put some jack stands under them, and I'm gonna paint them too. But if you can see the difference from that one and that one. See, that one is more the color of the stock. It looked like a bronze color on camera, but it's really like a gray, metallic gray. That's more of a metallic silver. I really wasn't going for the metallic silver look so much. I just wanted to get them to looking, like I said, stock color. So I'm gonna go with the stock looking color and put the wheels on there, and they should be good. I'm gonna put the new tires on and it'll be good. So we're gonna go from there, but I'm gonna set this camera up and I'm finna flip this thing over and put the new oil pan on there. So let's go. The slight standstill out here, y'all. As y'all know, y'all see how tall that oil pan was. So the windage tray on this one, of the Gbody oil pan, you know, it got the rear sump and it's lower up in the front. Up there, it got a higher little whatever. So the pan is hidden right on the front part right here, like in this area. So I done seen a lot of videos with this problem. I didn't think I was gonna have it. Cause usually when you order an oil pan, they give you a new windage tray to go with it, but I guess that's why this one was only 200 bucks. Cause I guess it had a windage tray. Now I did have a pickup tube, and I also had to modify that as well. So as you can see, cause the pickup tube was bottoming out, hitting the top of the oil pan. So I had to cut that, as you can see right there, and bend it. And I drilled a new hole in it for it to sit a little lower. So that part is cool right now. But now the oil pan is hidden right here. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick so y'all can get an idea, just in case y'all run across this issue, because this is my first Gbody LS swap, just so y'all know. So I'm running into new issues that I'm not used to because this is my first time using this type of oil pan. But as you can see, the back is flush, but right here in the front, see how it's sitting up? So I'm about to get my saw, cut that thing straight across there, and we should be good to go. So give me a minute, I'm gonna set y'all up on the stand so y'all can watch me cut it. Okay, so I couldn't get this thing to hold it still, so I had to compromise. Screwed it down in the front of there, that way the motor could hold it down while I cut it. So y'all watch out, man. Let me get this done right quick. And like I said, you cut it right before the front bolts, which would be right here. Right here. Cut it right before them two front bolts right there. So watch, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, so as y'all can see, I cut it right there. So, guess that's gonna be fair enough. That should work. We will see how it pans out. Cut it right there. Then I had to put a notch right there for the pickup tube to sit down in there. Hopefully that worked too. So there go the piece I cut off on the floor. Y'all know I'm really not no fab type of guy, but I can do a little something. So we're gonna see how this works now. I'm gonna sit it back on there, see if it fit flush. Give me 1 minute. Well, as y'all can see now, sitting flush down there. So now I can bolt everything back in and finish this simple job up, which was supposed to be simple from the beginning. Ended up turning out to be a little bit of work, but it's all good. I ain't never ran from no work, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know next time. So we good. Let me get this thing bolted up and we're gonna turn this motor back over. pretty much end the video here. As y'all can see, it was a little bit of oil left in the bottom of the oil pan because I had drained it. But when I flipped it, obviously there was a little oil still left up in there, I guess in the crank or whatever, or the pistons. There was some oil sitting down up in there. So, but as y'all can see, we got the job done. I got the engine a little dirty, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna clean it back up before I drop it in, you know, respray that, get this oil off of there and respray them so it can be clean before I drop him in, because that oil definitely leaked on there. But we got the new Fbody oil pan on, and as you can see, once you flip it over, you can see that all the bolts are flush. So there's no gaps in there, nothing. That's the gasket y'all see between there, all the way around, front lip, all the way around. So we getting stuff done. It's just a little slower than I wanted it to be. But like I said too, I'm gonna take this off my engine stand. I actually when I sold my last motor, I gave dude my engine stand with it, which I don't know why I did that. It was the one that the motor sit down in and then clamp onto the side where the motor mounts go. I don't know why I gave him my damn motor, but it's all good. So I'm gonna get another one of those so I can put the rear main sealant. So I'm putting a brand new rear main sealant stuff on there too. And then I gotta put a new timing chain and stuff to go with my cam, and then an oil pump and stuff in the front. So I'm gonna change the oil pump out as well. And I'm gonna change the front main seal too. So I'm gonna have to pull this off. I don't have a tool to get that off, but I can go rent it and get it pulled off. And these heads, I'm gonna probably repaint the valve covers, but I'm really not too worried about them because, oh no, it's oil there. Hold on, y'all. But I'm not too worried about them because, like I said, I got these to cover them up. So I usually buy the other valve covers. But since I got the Corvette covers, there they go. Let me see. There they go right there. So I got the Corvette valve covers, you know, to cover the engine covers basically, like that. Now I did just buy this neck right here, this filler neck, because I didn't have one in the motor that was tall enough. And then I didn't have a tall one there, I just had the short one, but I prefer the short one. That's what I wanted to do. So see how that one is short right there? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a short one. And that motor is for sale, it's a 5.3. Just been sitting, and it's healthy. This motor actually had lower miles than this one, but this one is a 6.0, so you know I was working with it, but that one had 140,000 miles. And that motor pretty clean too. This one was way more gunky than that one. But anyway, as y'all see, like I said, I ain't finished showing y'all around, but y'all see everything is flush. Only thing you can see is the gasket, the new gasket. Oil pan gasket, but windage tray, but it's done and out the way, so it ain't about what you know, it's about what you can prove. Video pretty much over. I'm done for the day. I'm actually waiting on Amazon to drop off my new oil catch can, because this one right here it be empty, and look what it's doing. See all that around there? It's leaking and all type of shit. So I bought a different one, and it's red to go with the little red accents in here. So it's gonna be a different. I got a better one than this one. So I'm waiting on that to get here, and I'm gonna install it, and we're gonna go from there. So if y'all got any questions, get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I know it's been a little minute since I posted the video, but I'm still working, man. I'm only one man, so I'm trying to get this stuff done. I had to pull these wheels off. Had to pull my stock wheels off of here first. Put these wheels back on. Put those stock wheels back on. Then I had to jack that car up, take the 28s off, put the stock wheels back on there. So I had a lot of work cut out messing with this car yesterday, but I got everything done, so it's all good. I got them off. I'm gonna put them back on shortly. The car, like I said, I'm just waiting to see when I'm gonna get in the paint shop so I can go get my paint touched back up, because I'm not putting no more scratches on that paint. Like, I gotta be super careful, which I was careful, to be honest, but it still happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting tired. I ended up dropping the seat and scratched the door. Then I linked in, and a few other little small mishaps, which stuff gonna happen. It can really be avoided. You gotta be like super careful though. But like I said, I'm not tripping. It happened. They're gonna take care of it. I got insurance on the car, so my insurance is gonna cover any accidental scratches on there. So they should have it, hopefully. But let me move all this stuff back to where it go, and I'm finna shut down for the day. Bag Box Chevy family, I know the video was supposed to be cut up, but Amazon just came with a couple new packages, so it's box opening time. Looking at it. But y'all know what that is. That's the rear main seal. Is the gasket in there? Okay, the brand new gasket, brand new bolts. So that's the rear main seal. You always change that when you got the motor out. That's getting changed. And then also they brought my new oil catch can. So this one don't have the steam ports on it, just got the closed in top. So it shouldn't be steaming, all that steam coming out of there, and then it was leaking and stuff. So I'm gonna try this one out and see how this one do. But and it's red too, so I want to put red under the hood, you know, and just make it look a little better. Since all the other little stuff is accented red, it's a different red. It's like a candy metallic red, but it's still a red nonetheless. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it under the hood. I'm gonna go pull the other one out, and then we're gonna put this one under there. And like I said, it wasn't nothing wrong with the other one, but that is how we do. I had to screw this in, just so y'all know. This is like a strainer, basically. So it filter out all the bullshit. So it's basically like this SOS looking pad looking stuff. You cut it, put a piece in there. You replace it every so often, but I cut it and this screws off, and I put a piece of that in here to filter it out so it won't just be, you know, pouring out of there or whatever it's meant for. So I'm gonna put this one on, and then I'm finna find the right hose fittings, and then we're gonna stick this one on. So give me a few minutes, and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Let's go. I can see I got that one on there. Took the other one off. I think the red look a little better. It ain't the same red as everything else, but I think the red stand out a little more. I just put the little red accents in there. I got the red brake caliper, the red 6-liter thing, and then I'm probably gonna get the red. I got the red top battery, the red coupler, red coils. So just a little red stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking about putting this setup on the Monte Carlo and taking this Corvette setup, putting it on here.